Hey guys, welcome back to our Daddy Show. WAMTalk Wednesday.
One second. Before my daughter take him out, he gotta get on the show. My little man, he got him a bag of chips. He up here late. He gotta be on the show. He started off. Say hi. All right, that's enough. That's enough. All right, thank you, Terrence. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. The only person that didn't get the intro is my man. He wasn't born yet. So now he got he got his little appearance right there. He had to. Y'all know what it is, though. It's Wham Talk Wednesday. Nah, it isn't. It's Wham Talk at Night, episode number 4. Trot Wham on Twitter. Walter Trotter Twosome. Hey, man, we back in here. We back live. Got to start off like that. Hey, yeah, that's the boy right there. That's the baby boy. You already know. That's the boy right there. He got a little candy on his face, all type of shit going on. My boy LJ first one in here. He said send the link. I sent that link, my boy. You know what I'm saying? If you still up, my boy, I know you in Houston, here from H-Town. I sent that link. Shout out to everybody in here. My boy Star Child came with the heat to start the. This is what made me want to start the show real quick. He said, "What up, Wham? My boy think the Lakers play better without AD. Is it just you, or are you the only one thinking that?" Let's talk about it. 58 bench points today. That's the difference, man. That's the difference. 58 bench points. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, KC? What's up? My girl about to start spamming. Hey, yeah, that's Lil Wham for real. They used to call my little brother Little Wham. Now that's Little Wham for sure. That's definitely Little Wham. But yeah, man. Yeah, I feel good, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My bankroll ain't good this week. My shit going down. I've been like 0-6. I haven't won a fucking bet publicly all fucking week, man. Just yeah. Hey man, he said Star Child needs some water. He said Star Child needs some water. hey, hey, that's funny. Hey, well, Junior did try. I had to start it off with my man because hey, y'all always hear him. Y'all always hear him on the countless of shows that I do. Most of the time I don't have somebody out here watching him, so I just let him run around and do as he please. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let my boy free in range like he chicken. I was playing. But yeah, man, we're feeling good today. But at the same time, again, I'm not feeling good as far as betting wise. This shit is kind of annoying as fuck. Hopefully I get some of my guys in here a little bit sooner than later. Help me break down some of these games. Y'all know what it is, man. What's happening with you, Virg girl? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's happening? I know I probably said that. I keep saying that name wrong. Sorry. I know I sorry said that. What's up with you, Matt Stoney, too? Matt Stoney up in here. You already know, bro. Let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get right to it. So, again, man, it hasn't been good, bro. One thing that has been good, we could talk about, some of the streaks that we've been with actually haven't been cashing, but we still right there back there with them. Like Jabari Smith Jr., he does play tomorrow. But let's start off with the KD hurt shit, man. KC said my boy tripping. KC said Mastoni needs some water. He on here tripping. Oh no, you said Star Child needs some water. Mastoni, he always up here. Shout out Mastoni. She said Star Child is tripping. Star Child said, "Is it just me? Is it just him? Or the Lakers play better without AD?" I think you might just caught it just today, bro. 58 bench points. We ain't gonna have that type of production off the bench. I don't expect that to happen all the time. I do expect Russ to continue to apply pressure and to the second unit, keep going up. But yeah, man. Hey, what up? What up with you, bro? I did send that link. I'm sure I did. Yes, sir. I surely did. My boy, check your Twitter, bro. Check your Twitter, my man. Slide through, bro. I know you got some action. We're going to talk about the NFL, the Blizzard in Buffalo, all that good shit, bro. We got a lot of shit to talk about tonight. Break down this weekend card. all the things that we're gonna be having action on, bro. I'm not scared though, even though I haven't bad luck 0-6. When people have bad times around me, when I typically see somebody or when I go through any type of adversity, I always remember that I done came a long way, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done came a long fucking way, bro. And as far as like we know it is peaks and valleys, things can't never be as bad as it seems, and things can't ever be as good as it seems as well. Maybe I need to drink some water though, Casey. I can hear it in myself too. And you right too, Casey. They don't play no defense. Nuggets don't play no defense. We ain't about to judge the Lakers off of the Nuggets. Haven't we did we beat them already this year? Some shit like I ain't worried about the Nuggets, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know. That's why it was 2 point. It was 2 point underdogs. It was probably 2 point underdogs. You know, I expect Jokic to play a lot better though, but that's something that it didn't happen today either. So well, we could talk about that too. But going back to this AD getting hurt, bro, or the Lakers being better without AD, with no way we could be better without AD. Just defensively, we're not going to be able to stop teams if we don't have Anthony Davis. It just doesn't make sense. We're not that type of. We don't have the anchor support. You feel me? We don't have the anchor support. And Thomas Bryant, yes, he was playing really well today. I don't expect him to have 21 points on a normal day. So, you know, again, what was it, 58 bench points, bro? It's something you don't normally see from the Lakers. I don't expect that to happen again. So, yeah, man. My boy DJ Big Boss in the house. What up, though? LJ in the building. Yeah, LJ on his way. I sent that link, my boy. I did send that. And yeah, my girl KC came through with the heat right there. I do love that you do be hitting this with the great information. They definitely don't play no damn defense, allowing the Lakers drop 126 points, especially most of those coming in the second quarter. I mean, sorry, in the second half, 33 points in the first quarter, 33 points in the fourth quarter as well. So they didn't start the game or finish the game good. They normally do start the game pretty well. I thought they were going to win that first quarter, but neither here nor there. I didn't play it. But yeah, man, so it's been bad for the betting aspect of things. We're going to get back on the right track again. Like, I've seen too much bad shit in my life, bro, to be worried about going 0 for 6 for the week, bro. I ain't going to lie. That shit suck ass. I don't like losing bread. I got kids. I just showed you. You feel me? We got kids got to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can say that my boy out here eating Cheetos because I've been losing and shit. Like, you feel me? Neither here nor there. But yeah. So tomorrow we got action. Jabari Smith plays tomorrow. We're going right back to the well with that for sure. But let's break down the card as far as the NBA card and talk about the games that we have available to us. So there's two teams I believe that's going to be off a back-to-back tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe one of them play each other yet again. It's the Orlando Magic and the Celtics. What a good game that was. They play Sunday. I'm sorry. They play Sunday. I'm sorry. I was looking at something different. What a game that was. That was very interesting. But tomorrow, the team that I believe that was off a back-to-back was the Thunder and what was the other team? The Trailblazers. Perfect. All right, cool. Oh yeah, and the Cavs. And the Cavs are playing off a back to back as well. So those three are the ones that's off a back to back. The both of them played today. The Cavs won today. They won by 6 points. Donovan Mitchell was crazy, 41 points. As Darius Garland going right back to the well right there. Is Darius Garland going back to the well with the double double? I think that might be it. He did hit the double double today at plus 210, plus 220. That was very interesting. I did keep a tab on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad as fuck that was an official play because I really was thinking if I'm going to take the Darius Garland double double, I'm going to take it against this damn Pacers team. You understand? Because these are the opportunities we want to jump on that type of value. So obviously it did come through. The Halliburton assist came through as well in this game. That was very interesting as well because he had 17 points, 14 assists. Got a lot of those assists early in the game. That's how you know when Halliburton gets those first quarters assists, pretty much tells a story on if he's going to go over the points or not. I mean, I've had it for him and Darius as far as them getting the assists in the second half to get us the cover. But the first quarter for both of those definitely give a big there. My boy Boss, man, coming here with some good information. Y'all know Mountain West is where my guy does it the best. And where he's saying is lay the under with the Boise State. Now we're gonna pull up the number for that and try to give you guys the best available at right now because that's what DJ Big Boss is on. I'm sure you're gonna get more information from my boy later on this weekend, the weekend tomorrow. See him on Pub Hub, NBA. I'm sorry, the NCAA football show with Big Ragu, Babano, and I believe it's Connor Mack on there as well with DJ Big Boss. They do a great job over there breaking down every game on the card. Bowl season's already here. We know what's going on. It's time to get paid. Sucks about that damn under in that damn Navy game, bro. Couldn't hit the 16 consecutive under. I mean, 17 consecutive unders. It was 16 though. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, let alone. But yeah, man. So that's my boy right there, DJ Big Boss, Mountain West, where he does the best, 59.5 under in the Boise State game. That's what he's saying right there. I appreciate you, boss, for going to get that because I literally just that fast forgot to go look it up. Only means more wins are due. Hey, man, maybe, bro, maybe. So, yeah, the Lakers are now 2-1 against different districts. I remember we beat them already, so it is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. No, she was surprised by the production. The bench production was crazy, Casey. The bench production was crazy. That was crazy. And my boy Star Child, he likes that with you, DJ Big Boss, that under. So yeah, man. Let's get that money tomorrow, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Wins are due. Wins are due. I got you. Okay. I understand. So the Lakers, man, without AD though, bro. Nah, man. No bueno, bro. No bueno, dog. Hell no, y'all. We can't do that shit. Thomas Bryant did his thing, Star Child. Bro, he did his thing. I agree with you, bro. He did his thing, but listen, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. It's AD, man. Y'all seen what type of time he was on? He's only played, like, he had 10 points. He didn't play that much. Got hurt early in the game. And I wasn't watching when he got hurt. I got the notification first. Like I was kind of like going back and forth with the game at that point. And when he got hurt, which was, let me see, he played about second quarter. I think that was the second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was second quarter, whatever. But yeah, man, listen, Lakers, bro, they started 2-10. And then they turned it all the way around. Now they're actually a pretty good team. They're a pretty good team right now. And it's just in time for guys to be traded. So it's kind of correlating very perfect for Rob Pelinka. He's getting a alley hoop. You know what I'm saying? We're throwing him an alley hoop. He needs to slam dunk this damn trade. Wherever the trade goes, the guys that we know that's on the block, Westbrook. You got you're not getting rid of Lonnie. You're not getting rid of Lonnie. They already said that. They can't trade AD or LeBron, so let's not entertain the nonsense. They can't trade AD or LeBron, at least until the offseason. You feel me? So let's not entertain. Nope. Let's not entertain the nonsense, girl. Let's not trade AD. We're not entertaining that. We're not doing that. So those three guys, I'm sorry. Lonnie, AD, and LeBron, they're off limits. You're not touching them. The guys that you do have favorable contracts with as well with Lonnie, that's the reason why you don't touch them. But you don't touch. You don't touch. I just lost my freaking head. You don't trust like Max Christie, who actually showed that he's ahead of Kendrick Nunn today in the rotation, and then you don't get rid of. I don't think you get rid of Austin Reeves as well. I think you keep Austin Reeves. You need to make sure you don't do the same thing that you did with Caruso. You know what I'm saying? Rob Pelinka got an alley hoop right now because a lot of people have interest in a lot of these players. Now, if you do trade Austin Reeves, we got to have something in return. Give us something back, like a Bradley Beal or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure this shit out. Like, help me out. Help me help you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that as a crazy name because I'm not saying that those are equivalent players, nowhere near. But at the same time, this type of player that you lost with Caruso, it stings as fan base. You know what I mean? And if you trade another player like that, you got to do something big. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You got to do something big. And Max have been amazing in the G League. He was cooping in the game yesterday, and he played today, so he's off of that. And I do need to drink some water, Casey. You right? I do need to drink some water. I got you there. I got you there. I got you there. So yeah, but yeah, man, that's how I'm feeling about the Lakers. And as far as where we are without AD, we're not going to touch that. But man, let's go back into breaking down these games, man. As far as like again, I think that Darius Garland maybe on that trajectory back to the double double over the 10 assists um type of time. And I think that you're going to continue to see Donovan Mitchell just continue to get all the touches, man. Like he's getting all the touches. He's like a hybrid Buddy Hield right now for this damn team. If you think about how the Pacers play and how Buddy Hield is utilized and just pretty much can shoot, possibly give the roll up and just take the ball. He's like, Utah again. Like they running everything like they did in Utah. Just now they have a great ball distributor and Darius Garland. And I think they're gonna get rid of the experiment with him trying to be as far as like as far as a playmaker. I don't think that Donovan Mitchell is going to be playmaking like that, especially the way he's been shooting. So I'm going to just go with the assumption that we may have action with Darius Garland going over the assists, hitting those double doubles. I wouldn't be surprised if we see plus 180 tomorrow, or if we see like plus something. And honestly, I didn't look it up, which I should have been doing right now. But that's what we had a show for. We had a show just to go over stuff, just let y'all know how I'm thinking about going into these games. We don't have to have official plays. Plays will be tagged underneath this tweet. If you see this as a tweet, the plays will be tagged under here. The ones that we do make official, we're going over things on a general basis right here. But again, the Cleveland Cavaliers are off a back-to-back, 41 points for Donovan Mitchell. Is he going to bring that same intensity tomorrow? I think so. And I'm just thinking, I think that he's going to still be getting the ball distributed to him as well. And I think Darius Garland could go over this number here. So I'm going to try to look up that right now and see if they have those type of props available. I mean, they just played. Most of the time, the turnaround is not like that with the bookmakers as far as creating lines for the props, which it doesn't seem like it is. But if we could get an assist prop, we could kind of gauge on what type of number we're going to look for that double-double. So that is something that we could look. So as far as only props open for the game that we tagged in here. So the game that I tagged in here, and before my guy come in here, this is a perfect time to segue my guy LJ and have a topic for him to talk about. So we talked about this quite a bit, I believe, to start the season. As far as how the earlier rivalries or the teams that the games that people are going to get up for, you know what I mean? Those are the ones that we want to key in on, or at least try to watch just because of entertainment value. Now, this game, the New Orleans Pelicans against the Phoenix Suns, I put the thumbnail up when Brandon Ingram told Chris Paul, you ain't got shit over here. You know what I'm saying? When he's just talking that talk to Chris Paul, already know that he'll swing on him. Because we seen what happened when he was a Laker and when Chris Paul was on the Rockets. He'll throw them balls with him. But I love this game, though. And before I say anything else, I'm going to bring in my brother, LJ from H-Town. Sent the link to him, and he showed up here. If you ready, brother, if you good, man, just let me. Oh, yeah, you ready. And now that he's here, it's all good, man. LJ from H-Town. How you doing, bro? I love the hoodie, man. I love the hat, man. How you feeling, bro?
What's going on, Wham, man? Shit, man. Just got back from a Christmas party with my wife. Her and her colleagues at school had a Christmas party. So, I'm kind of lit right now. So.
Oh shit. Hey, the sorority girls got you out there. I already know.
Yeah.
I know how it is out there. I know how it is. Hey, say no more, brother. Say no more. So I did want to segue us in to that big game tomorrow, which I think is going to have probably the most motivation. It's a lot of bullshit ass games throughout the season. We try to avoid those. We want to lock in on the games that mean something. We seen what happened last game where the Pelicans won by just about 6 points or something around there against the Suns, and Zion did the 360 windmill.
Oh yeah.
And they wasn't too happy about it. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't too happy about it. Now, I brought up Brandon Ingram because he didn't play and he was questionable today. Didn't play today.
Mm-hmm.
Was it today? Yeah, was it today
I think it was
or the
yesterday.
day before?
They didn't play
Yesterday.
today.
My apologies. Yeah, it was yesterday. So he didn't play yesterday, but he was on the injury report, trending in the right direction, in my opinion. And when I start to see someone trending in the right direction, I'm starting to think that maybe they're going to be playing. You know, they're practicing, things like that. Maybe they're going to be playing. I'm not sure if he practiced today. I didn't really look into that, but I'm going to pull it up right now. But for the most part, bro, I think it's going to be motivation with or without Brandon Ingram. But I do want him in there because I want to be able to make a good read on this game with him in here. But if he's not, say no more. But how do you feel about this game? Do you think like I'm thinking, is it going to be a pretty big game, or is it going to have any type of motivation attached to it, bro?
Yeah, I think the Suns gonna want to turn up, bro. This is becoming a little rivalry. And yeah, you know, they feel it was disrespectful Zion dunk, but I'm like this, man. If it just stop them, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to dunk on you,
that's what
stop
CJ
them
said.
from doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
get back on defense,
man.
bitch.
Yeah, for real. Stop the playing.
Just
just stop them, man. If you don't want to see it, stop that man from doing it. That's all I gotta say. Because I think last in the playoffs, I think one of the Suns players hit a last second shot and they were up. You know, so
right.
And Zion was just doing basically the same thing, man. You know, he was sitting on the bench all last year. He's been thirsting to play. He just enjoying himself, man. Let that man get off, man. So yeah, I agree. Show your ass, Zion.
Show off, and they've been playing pretty frequent though. You know, they played on my birthday last Friday, and that's the reason why we didn't do this show last week, because it was my birthday on the 9th. Okay. So we didn't do it then. But they played that last game, won by it looks like about 9 points or 11 points. I'm sorry, 11 points, 128 to 117. Then the next day, 2 days later, they played again on 11th, and they won again, 129 to 124. I think they might own these motherfuckers though. You know what I'm saying? I just don't trust the finger roll boy. I just don't trust the finger roll boy. You know who I'm going to talk about, bro. And he had the craziest quote after they lost on Tuesday. After the win. They won on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Thursday. They won on Thursday. Sorry, I threw a blank. They won on Thursday against the Clippers. But after the game, he had the craziest, wildest quote that I just knew. I was like, I want to fade these motherfuckers the next game. The guy comes out and says that all the teams want to play us tough. They want to play us tough. You know what I'm saying? Like the scouting report doesn't say this anything different, but they want to play us tough. And they get their best game. They get the best game out of everybody. This is the motherfucker said. They get the best game out of everybody, bro. Bro, just because y'all went on a 5-game losing streak, you come out here and beat the Clippers with Kawhi Chair out there. Kawhi Chair actually not in there, actually. I'm sorry. He didn't play that last game. But Terrence Mann talked about it too. Like, they had this game. They really just let it trick off. They almost lost that game too, bro. They didn't even have fucking Paul George or Kawhi Leonard in this game. So, you know, or Luke Kennard. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. I didn't even have fucking Luke Kennard and shit. But you know what? I think the reason why they did run that, they did almost win that game because Terrence Mann did ball out in that game. He did ball out in that game, and I believe John Wall. John Wall was solid too. I don't remember watching this game either though. But the reason why I want to focus in on, bro, just don't say that whole shit, bro. Don't say that whole shit after the game, especially, bro, like when you don't dunk. You don't dunk, bro. Like, you don't dunk. You 7 feet. You don't dunk, dog. Like, just be quiet. Like, just be quiet. I hate when, like, one guy has, like, an okay game or something or just, like, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't really do too much. And then you just come out and start talking, like, this crazy shit, bro. So, but neither here nor there about that. But I do agree with you, though. I do agree with you. I do think the Suns aren't going to be folding on this game, bro. Like, I think they are going to, at least, especially after losing the last 2 games, they gotta want to win this game. This is a better spot for them. They're 3.5 favorite. They're going to be at the house.
Yeah, I was
The
going to say
only
it's at the
issue,
crib.
though, bro, is that this Pelican team ain't no joke, bro. They ain't no joke. And they coming off of a loss. If I'm not mistaken, they just lost to the Jazz. Yep. They just lost to the Jazz on some real cold fucking fashion. And that was an overtime game, if I'm not mistaken, or 132 points. I don't think that. Yeah, that was an overtime game as well. So, yeah, that game was tough. And I did watch this game. That game was crazy how it ended off. I believe that was a Larry Nance Jr. block to even make it go into overtime. You know, it could have been called goaltending. He hit it at the apex and they called it correctly. Very crazy game that was. Those type of heart-wrenching games, and then you going back to a team that you really got motivation with, and you might get Brandon Ingram back. I think this is a good spot to just think that they beat their ass again, get that money here. My
They
boy
already
said the
ruled
problem.
Aiden out. They already ruled Aiden out.
They ruled Aiden out, but he was out the last game too. He was out the last game too.
Yeah. So why are you talking? You're not even on the court.
But they get the best. They get the best out of their teammates, bro. They get the best out of the opposite team. Like this motherfucker just crazy, bro. So, hey, man. So our guy U Capper, shout out to U Capper, bro.
Shout out to Ron. Yeah, shout out
to my brother.
Yeah.
When the problem is the Pelicans are different on the road. They got that. They got that home road split bullshit like the Hawks too. So I definitely do remember that. You got to look at the teams because they differ on the road.
Yeah,
I agree. You said it though, bro. You said it. Aiden already out. We don't even got to worry about the finger roll boy.
You don't.
So we actually don't have to worry about him. But bro, like Bismack Biyombo ain't him, man.
Well, they ain't looking for him to score anyway. They looking for him to more to defend and handle the boards. Yeah, get the boards.
And I'll tell you this: how much Josh Okogie, how big was Josh Okogie in that game, last game against the Clippers? Like, how big was Josh Okogie to have 11 boards and 11 points? Again, I didn't watch the game, but I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, they're going to run a little bit smaller. It will be more Josh Okogie in this game. So maybe we look at him on the prop side. You know,
they probably won't give it to us. They probably,
you know what I'm saying? Nah, they probably won't. But you know who else they won't give us? They won't give us Jaren Duran.
No, for Detroit, no,
getting 10. They know he getting a double-double. They can't give it to us. They know better. They didn't
even have they didn't even have Oubre steals today for me to take because he's been cashing the 2+ steals.
He had a few of them in the first quarter, I think. The first half or some shit.
Yeah, they didn't even give it to me, but I cashed on my Nick Claxton. That was my best bet of the day.
So I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place right here. But let's talk about this though. I kind of want to pin you to it, bro. So if you had to choose the winner of this game, I think their winner is going to cover, obviously, whatever side you on. Whoever wins is going to cover this 3.5 spread. So who you think is going to win the game, bro? Out of that, Suns, Pelicans, especially if they get Brand. I'm just going to say if they don't have Aiden, they don't have Brandon Ingram. Who you think is going to be victorious in that game?
I got to take the Suns at the crib.
I got you.
Yeah, they coming off brutal loss against them, you know, and it's gonna be on their mind, and they're gonna want to get some get back. And the Suns, they play much better at home too, as well. But I will be looking at the first half under because the Suns are 11-4 to the under at home in the first half. So I think it's gonna be a lot of defense, you know, lockdown, and just basically, you know, scrappy type of plays. You know, it may get a little chippy, you know, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm looking at the Suns to come out and be victorious.
Our guy, Ron said he looking at the Suns hard.
Yeah.
Virg girl says she liked the Suns. Oh, Daisy, she says she liked the Pelicans.
Pellies.
What's happening with Nut Flush? Appreciate you, man.
What up,
yeah,
Nut
I'm trying to do it
Flush?
late. I'm trying to do it for the West Coast players too, Nut Flush. Get us some late action out here. Working a little late out here.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody in here. We got 16 people live. This is the most we done had live.
Noli knows in the building. What up, Noli?
Knows up in here. So Noli coming here with that heat. So we already talked about DJ Big Boss under. I think our guy Noli loves unders. DJ Big Boss dropped the under 59.5 with the Boise State. And our guy Noli comes in here with the Cincinnati Louisville under as well. I know that's college football. I don't have that. Actually, matter of fact, it might be college basketball Gotta see my boy if that's college basketball or not. Well, I think DJ Big Boss just confirmed he agrees with Mr. Noli knows it is definitely going to be college football. Yeah, man, that sounds like a play right there, brother. We writing down these for sure. Cincinnati under. I'm gonna be locking that one in, bro, and I'm going probably, bro. I'll probably just parlay both of y'all shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll probably just take that boys in Cincy under, put those on my ticket, bro, and get cracking, man. So yeah, Aiden out, my boy said.
Yep, I'm looking at
Biombo
the under.
seems like he's gonna play in there. I think Okogie gonna get some looks too, though. YC. I think he. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Especially after the double he had. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw him out there again. Um, shit. So that's that game, man. I'm glad we kind of got that one out the way. I do think that the Pelicans is the play with ODZ. I'm right there with you. I think that may be square though, because they underdog. You know what I'm saying? They might be square, but our guy, UCapper, he has really good information. He's talking about the over. I'm sorry. Talking about the road split with the home. And yeah, man, I should have put that shit up too, man. I've been all over the fucking place, bro. I'm pulling up like 30 different things, bro, at the same time, man. You feel me? Some shit be just like that. But
Yeah.
as a road underdog, New Orleans is 3-1 so far for the year. They are 3-1 as far as a home favorite. 8-6 for the Suns. As far as a road team, period, and what my boy is saying is that they do lose money and as a road team, period, and that's correct. 6-7 ATS on the road with the Pelicans, and I'm pretty sure if you shorten that, it's probably even worse over the last 3 games or last 5 games, something around there. And I'm actually going to pull that up as well just before I put it in or before I even tell y'all that I like this because we got to do our due diligence, that's for sure. But in the most part, my hunch, my mind, my everything is telling me to fade the Suns. They going out like bitches again, right in front of our eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they going out like hoes right in front of our eyes yet again. And we thought we really need to key in on them. This is how I'm thinking, bro, because you think about the timeline, bro. You think about the timeline. We've seen them fold against Dallas. Then we seen them do some weird ass shit in the preseason, losing to this regular ass, like, a fucking AAA team, which is crazy enough. And then they just like through the year, like through the, they shown that sign. And then the dunk situation with Zion's kind of like adding up to me, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I'm saying all that, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily numbers driven, you know what I'm saying? Like we normally do, but that's what I'm saying there. So I'm actually going to look that up as far as the full game spread, road splits for this team over the last 5 games. The worst team on the road is the Suns. So I'll say that. I'll start off there. But it's Pelicans right there, though. 2-3 against the spread. Last 3, 1-2. As far as the last 10s, 4-6. So the full 1, 6, and 7, what we talked about already, not that good. They're not good at all on the road.
Yeah.
But maybe this is a different game. So,
I would be happy
the
if
numbers ain't looking good, though. I agree with my boy right there. It ain't looking good, though. They're definitely not looking good.
It'll be better if Brandon Ingram play. He has to play in order to have a chance to win this game on the road.
Yeah, man. We said they got the Bucks up next, too. They probably got the Bucks on a short turnaround. We got to keep that in mind as well. So, enough of this game. We did talk enough about that. Let's talk about my boy Jabari, man. You from H-Town. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. You already know, but this is my fucking team, bro.
Yeah.
They fucking covered last game.
Yeah.
That was a blessing.
Yeah.
But I didn't put enough on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. That was the only thing that cracked off for me. I'm mad because I didn't take Jabari's points along with his 3-point makes because I'm tapped in on the 3-point makes right now because we made so much money off of it. And I feel like I have to play it, especially when your friends are playing it and they say, hey, you got to play it. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, all right, fuck it. I got to play it. And that's what happened with Ski the other day. Yeah, but boy, Loki talked me into it. I had to play it because I was falling off of it. And a lot of it was because I've been seeing my boy do the post game. I've been seeing his post game. He's getting smaller guards, smaller defenders on him. He's going to post them up, shoot the mid-range fadeaways now. So I'm like, damn, maybe his points probably being at 12 and a half, 14 and a half. Maybe we are starting seeing it in that direction through the week. But 12 and a half right now, maybe, those are good looks. So that's why I'm thinking maybe it's a transition that we're going to have to start to make with him. Maybe it's not just 3 points. Or maybe it's double doubles with him now because he has been rebounding the ball. He has been defending.
Say that, yeah.
He's been defending. He's been blocking shots. He's been doing a lot more and getting a lot more clout, I would say, as well. So they play Portland tomorrow. Portland is coming off of a back-to-back. If I'm not mistaken, I think they are coming off a back-to-back. Yes, they played Dallas today.
Tonight, yeah.
And they lost by 20 points. Got smoked. I didn't watch that game as well, so I got to tap in with that. But I did watch that Miami game against the Houston. I've been watching every Houston Rockets game, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I watched way more Rocket games than the Lakers for sure. No question. I watched way more Rocket games than the Lakers.
So you see Jalen Green been cashing his point prop, though.
Green been killing like a mother, bruh. I'll fuck with the Rockets.
Yeah.
So hey, man. So that's some funny shit though. That I think about it. I probably watched just amount as the Lakers games. I watch the Lakers games all the time, but I've been dialed in live. Like I gotta rewatch the Lakers. I've been dialed in live. I've been dialed in live on these Rocket games for sure, no question. So let's talk about the last 2 weeks with both of these teams. Jeremy Grant has been 23 points. Dame Lillard just went crazy off the prior game. I'm not sure what he did today. I'm gonna
24. He had
24 today. So he had 34 over the last 5 games. This is what he's averaging in that span. Anthony Simons, I'm not sure what he did, but I know he went over his points props the prior game and today's game. Let's pull that up right here. And I don't know why I didn't watch this game. This game was supposed to be a good one. Simons had a bad game. He is 7 points, 2 rebounds, only shot the ball 10 times, which is actually uncharacteristic for him, to be honest. And Dame Lillard, he didn't. I mean, it wasn't that many possessions. It looks like. It doesn't seem like it was just such a fucking blowout.
Yeah, because I was on his points.
God damn. Oh, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, 28.
But I didn't want to relive. I'm not trying to relive no traumas here, bro. So let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, we good. We're transparent on here,
As we should. But we're not trying to relive traumas. But 20-point blowout, that sucks. So maybe there is a bounce back effect. Like my first initial reaction is like, okay, there's going to be a bounce back effect. 10 attempts, and like I said, it's kind of uncharacteristic for Anthony Simons to have that type of game. Like, you feel me? 7 points, not even hitting double digits. That's something that we're not going to get accustomed to. You dig?
Yeah.
So that being said, it's really about the Rockets defense. And last game, Tyler Hero just shot the ball really fucking well. He shot the ball probably better than anybody all year.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they really were on a crazy defensive tear up until that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really were playing
everywhere.
Bro, he went crazy. He had 10 3-point makes. So I'm not going to really knock. I may be a little biased, and maybe this is a little Rocket bias because my boy from H-Town, he out there live right now from H-Town. So maybe we coming in here biased right now. I'll give y'all that disclaimer because I'm not going to knock them for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been playing really good defense up until that point. So having a team coming off a back-to-back, and they've been really well at home. Like, they're one of the good teams that's crazy home way splitters as well. I mean, a lot of it because they had a tough start of the season. I think it's going to only get easier for them through the rest of the year as far as the Rockets. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to find their way into like more of that middle of the pack rather than the lottery. I wouldn't be surprised. I know a lot of people want to just count them for the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes, but I wouldn't be surprised if they think that Jabari Smith is solid and they need to just continue to build on top of that and maybe not even trade Eric Gordon. I think Eric Gordon may get that love because he probably going out on the sunset. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he's that type of guy that I'm not sure if he's trying to chase a ring. You know what I'm saying? I think he would have been tried to chase a ring if he would have did it. You know what I mean? Like Eric Gordon been that guy, you know what I mean, that could have been paired up with somebody as far as when the big three movement was happening. He's been that guy. So I'm not sure if he's that type of player that's going to try to chase a ring or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's the vet that they need, try to add somebody else and try to build on top of that rather than just try to tank for Victor. So again, that's just for future references there. But let's talk about their recent play on the offensive side. Jalen Green, like you say, he's been going over his prop, which has been set like at 21, 20 and a
21.
half.
Yep.
Yeah, 21, 20 and a half. He's averaged 22 points over the last 6 games. Been pretty much getting that consistently. Alperin, Al P, Sungan, Al P the GOAT. Bro, let's talk about him, man. Down low in the paint. Seemed like he's that nice. You remember when they played Denver Nuggets? Again, I watch this team all the time. Jokic, after the game, said they need to run the ball through Al P. Seemed like my boy Silas and the coaching staff took their advice. They have been running a little bit more inside with him. Not as much as he was saying it, but you know, he's supposed to do that for his European brother. He's supposed to get that love. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like, you know, I mean, it kind of shakes up in that through the end of the season. But right now, bro, I love to play KPJ. Again, his turnovers have been drastic from where it was last December to where they are right now in this December. So I'm going to continue to give him love. He does do dumb shit sometimes, but and he fucks up the motion, and he doesn't pass to my boy Jabari when he's wide open all the fucking time.
Bro.
Pisses me off all the time. When I see this nigga shoot, I'll be mad as fuck. Even if he make it, I'll be like, nigga, you had him wide open, bro. Pass that motherfucker the ball.
Hey, he does not pass the ball unless he gets double teamed. That's the only way he's going to pass the ball is if he gets double teamed.
Yo, did Jabari trip on him or something? Like, what did Jabari say to this nigga? Like,
bro, KP be hogging, bro. That's why I take his PRA most of the time because I know he gonna get the usage now. He gonna get the usage.
That nigga, hey, he ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. He be getting me hot. I ain't gonna lie. He be making me hot. But neither here nor there. So in this game, I think they may be able to catch that defense back. I think they could get that Houston Rockets defense that they had back. I do like the matchup. I do expect these guys to not play bad. So maybe we need to be looking at an over here. 227 and a half. Maybe we need to be looking at an over because after I'm talking to myself here, you know what I'm saying, hearing myself talk, I think that probably is a good spot. But again, I do think that the Houston Rockets can play some better defense. So I think it may be a little biased, but you know, I think they may be able to do that. They've been holding opponents to 112 points in the 112 points in the at home. That's a lot better than what they average, 115 points, and on the road it's even worse. I believe it's 117 points is what they average on the road. On the road for the Rockets. So Portland on that same standard, they do give up 110 points. So it can be looking towards the under as far as what they already averaging out, but I'm still kind of trying to lean towards the over just because of the bounce back. And I'm not really thinking that this team is going to play that much good defense. Like over the last 3 games, Houston's been holding opponents to 100 points. Over the last 3 games, Portland's been giving up opponents 114 points. So I think points may be up for grabs in this game. And I think that the Rockets showing that they have been playing pretty good defense. Again, holding opponents 100 points the last 3 games. I think they get back to it because Tyler Hero ain't hitting 10 threes again on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Now, there may be Anthony Simons and those boys. They might have a combined of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we get over and with the Houston Rockets. But I like Houston tomorrow, man. It's gonna be tough if you don't see a Houston Rockets emoji on my page tomorrow. You feel me? Because I'm for sure gonna get Jabari on there. I'm not sure if it's gonna be just 3-point makes or points, but we're gonna have Jabari on there. I did take the Al P double last game. It seemed like he got benched or he got hurt a little bit.
He's probable.
He got
his
hurt.
Ankle.
Yeah,
his ankle,
he got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt, and he came back. They didn't play him towards the end of the game though, so he didn't get the double, but I wouldn't be surprised if he hit the double in this game as well. So it's gonna be some things I'm looking at in this game. I don't want to talk too much. I know I talked probably like 15, 20 minutes just talking about the Rockets. But my boy Jay, how you feel, man? What are we doing in this game, bro?
I'm looking at the over too as well. I'm with you because I just love to back teams that come off at least 20-point losses, usually around 15, 20 points. So Portland's going to want to show up tomorrow, and Houston is a team that you can get back. You see what I'm saying? They're a feisty team, but they turn the ball over way too much, man. And in the fourth quarter, you can make the Rockets make mistakes. And if you're a sound team that knows how to get a possession and get a bucket, you can get it versus the Rockets because they're very sloppy at the end of games. They turn up in the first half, especially at home, like we know. 10-1-1 to ATS at home in the first half. That's the way I will be looking. But I think Portland is going to have a strong effort tomorrow night, coming off a 20-point loss versus Dallas. And I feel like this is, like I say, I can't express this enough, bro. Every single game that the Rockets have played, they've allowed 2+ steals to the guard position. I'm telling you, bro, every single game. So we can look at Simons tomorrow, Lillard tomorrow,
Some
even Jeremy
bullshit.
Grant, whoever is leading that team in steals. I'm pretty sure that you could take their steals prop tomorrow versus the Rockets because they give up the most turnovers in the league. So somebody's going to get 2+ steals. Jimmy Butler cashed it the other day with 3. You know, he came back to the crib. You know, he's from Houston. He went to Tomball High School. So he came back to
Okay.
H-Town
Okay.
and hit his PRA with ease, bro. I'm talking about with ease.
It's Josh Hart. It's Josh Hart who you talking
Okay,
about.
Josh Hart. Okay, yeah.
Josh
I'll
Hart.
be
He's
looking at Josh
averaging
Hart.
1.8 over the last
There you
6
go.
games.
There you
Over
go.
the last 5 games. Josh Hart.
That's the
That's
play
the guy
tomorrow.
you talking about.
That's the play tomorrow. I'm telling you.
So yeah, man, I like that look as well. I'm glad we aligned with that over as well, bro, because that makes sense. And then you know what? Again, they haven't gave us any props, but the Pelicans on the offshore. Let me check some of the domestic books just to get on the everybody just don't have to deal with offshores that's watching our show. A lot of people got action on FanDuel, a lot of people have action on MGM, things of that nature. So as far as the more domestic places, let's talk about this team, this game. As far as they don't have props, but they do have the line, which is at 3.5. Another 3.5, because the first game that we talked about was 3.5 with that Suns. Another 3.5 with this game, and the underdog is obviously going to be the Rockets. I mean, listen, man, you said it, and I got it at 10-2 in the first half. ATS, but I understand.
Okay.
But it depends on whatever book you added.
Yeah.
That always is what it is. But you know how that shit is.
Yeah.
But for the most part, bro, like first half has got to be a play again too. It's just like that Sacramento Kings first half at home. They're 10-2 ATS as well. Like it's just certain things you just gotta hit it until it stop hitting. Same thing with the Jabari Smith. You lose one, you win one. Hey man, we'll alternate this shit all day if we keep getting plus money, plus 210, plus 15. So, hey man, that's a great time as well. Shout out to Nut Flesh and appreciate everybody still up in here. I haven't been approaching the chat. My fault, y'all. And we're gonna talk about the NFL in a minute, shortly. But right now, my guy Nut Flesh said the team total makes sense as well. And honestly, though, I think I like both team totals. That's why I like the over. I like both team totals. You know what I'm saying? I can see the Blazers, like you said, just getting fast break points, getting easy buckets off this Rockets team because they are still young, undisciplined, and they have to rally back in most of the games that they're winning. Most of the games that they're winning, they're never out smoking people. You know what I mean? They have the firepower if everything comes together, but most of the time they're not out smoking people. They're just coming in and shit. So, yeah, man, I think I like the full game over though. You know what I'm saying? Not available yet either. That one is not available, but I do see 227s across. That's where we're at right there. So yeah, man, Jabari, first half, and you gave a great stat as far as like what they're allowing turnovers. We know that they're bad turnovers for the past 2 years. Under Silas, all his teams has been bad at turnovers since he's been there. So,
and they got a lot to do with the young team. Like I said, there's no veterans on their team, so there's nobody there.
Gordon, that's it.
Yeah, but that's
it.
he ain't won nothing. You know, I like
He
talking about a
chilling. He
veteran
chilling.
that,
He
yeah,
chilling.
you
He
know what I'm
chilling. He
saying?
chilling. He chilling.
He just an average, you know, he started out as a role player, you know. So I'm talking about a
He be
veteran
hitting
that's
them deep threes though, bro. I be loving
bro.
when he dropped them up. I be mad when I'm on the Jabari prop. I be like, damn, but he be hitting them deep threes. I be like, yeah, man, this first half about the cash, bro. He getting them right back in because
Yeah,
they
he pull
always
them.
rally back.
Yeah, he pulls them, you know, but you know, the rule, like you just said, if the prop doesn't hit the one game, don't get discouraged. Just
Nah,
take it
bro,
again. Because I have a 3 game
bro,
rule. If the
bro,
prop doesn't hit in 3 games, then I'm off the prop.
bro.
That's
I'm
my
0
rule.
for 6 in public plays this week. Probably two of those. I mean, like one of those is Jabari. One of those is Jabari because he didn't hit it the last game against Miami. But I had the first half as well, and I split it. I split it as far as like it still counts as one loss. You know what I'm saying? Each one, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But neither here nor there. I'm going right back to the well with that shit, bro. I don't
Go
give a
back.
fuck.
Go
Going
back,
right
bro.
back to the well with that shit, man. And I honestly think I need to be jumping on that Darius Garland double double in a game against the Dallas. Even though Dallas, okay, so Dallas off of back to back as well, and that's another team that I didn't add in as far as the back to back. Both of these teams off of back to back. This is an interesting game as well. Cleveland Cavaliers at the house going to play this Dallas Mavericks team. Dallas coming off that big win, like you just said, a game I didn't watch, but I'm going to keep it locked in. I'm going to watch it a little bit later on. Um, 20 point plus win against Portland. What do you think about Dallas on the road? They're one of those teams. I mean, we could talk about them having road issues as well. They're
Yeah.
4-8 ATS on the road. I mean, just ATS period. 8,
Yeah.
9, and
They don't
18 and
cover.
2.
Yeah.
Like they just don't fucking cover.
Except tonight.
And tonight they did. Tonight they did. Tonight they did. But this is a
Yeah.
road game. It's off of back to back. When they're not having rest, they're 1-4-1 as well. ATS. They haven't been able to cover that as well. This team off of back to back 3-2 ATS on second half of back to back. They got a little solid one. I mean, 41 points. You know, with Donovan Mitchell, I think that they're going to see him as an offensive guy. Luka does need help. Man, again, like I didn't watch this game, bro, but it's obviously got help tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They dropped 130 points. It's obviously they got help tonight. But how consistent is this help though, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm willing to bet against that shit at this point.
Man,
In the
Christian
like in
Wood.
the season, Christian Wood did his thing.
Man.
Christian Wood did his thing. He had 32 points. So he matched Luka down there.
Damn, for
33.
real.
You feel me? He did his thing. So he another layup boy though, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the motherfucker don't dunk. The motherfucker don't dunk. He just another layup boy out there, bro. Now, if he
Yeah.
dropping his threes, he hitting those middies, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna work. Tonight, he hit 2 for 7 from 3, 11 for 17 from the field. They don't got no other options but him, though, really, right? They gotta
To be
utilize his
honest,
ass.
yeah.
Christian
Yeah.
Wood and bust at this
All they
point,
big
right?
men are out. Pyle is out. Who else was out today? Because they got a lot of injuries on the front line. McGee played, but other than that, yeah, they need the production off the bench with him.
Yeah, I mean that shit tough, bro. That shit tough. I again, I'm strictly trying to fade the layup boys, bro, and he's one of
Oh, I
them.
thought that was
He's one of them, man, and that's just how I'm on right now. But at the same time, I like the props better in this game. That's why we kind of opened up talking about the Darius Garland double double. Thinking that Donovan Mitchell is going to be more of a primary scorer rather than facilitator. So that's kind of how I'm looking into this game. But again, I didn't watch that Mavericks game. Probably got to tap in, bro, because maybe they figured something out with Christian Wood because this is a few games now that he's had really good games. And, you know, maybe he needs to get his layup revoked because maybe he dunked tonight. Maybe he was dunking tonight. I got to watch the game. Maybe he was dunking tonight. But neither here nor there. Shout out to Nutflesh. He said he likes the dogs. So that's why he likes that Rockets team total over. I understand that, bro. I understand that. That
Cleveland
makes a
turns up
lot of
at the
sense.
crib too, bro. So I'm
Man,
looking at Cleveland tomorrow. They turn up.
Yeah, I like Cleveland too, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I think they legit, man. They got their boy back, and they legit, man.
yeah.
There's no reason to go against them at the house. They haven't been able to hold it all the way together as far as covering full games, but in the
Hmm.
first half, 7-2-1.
Yep.
They do cover the first half, bro.
There you
You know what
go.
I'm saying? So, I like to look at the first half, bro. It's only fucking right at this point.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah,
Get in, get
Dallas,
out.
we know that they don't cover at all. 2-7 AT, 2-7-1 ATS, the complete fucking opposite in the first
Hmm.
half. So even though these both of these guys are off of back to back, maybe it is a Cleveland early spot. Darius Garland. I'm gonna write that shit down right here, bro. Let me put that on the short.
Yeah.
Darius Garland, double double, and then Cavs first half. That makes sense, bro. 7-2-1 ATS, bro. And the other one is 2-7-1 ATS. That's terrible, dog. That's terrible. So yeah, man, that's good information, bro. I appreciate you for bringing that up. So, what else do you want to talk about in the NBA before we go to the NFL, bro?
I'm
What you
looking at
thinking,
this.
man?
I'm looking at this Washington Clippers game tomorrow because the Clippers have been at the crib the last the last two games in a row. They went to the Wizards and played. They won Saturday. So now they
Mm,
finna play them again tomorrow. The Clippers are under 500 playing a home team that has been in their gym 2 games in a row. Now I've been keeping track of this. It's a great ATS against that team at home that's been familiar with their own court,
mm,
getting a team that's below 500 coming on the road to play you. I believe this is a good Clipper spot. No Bradley Beal, but I want to see if Paul George or Kawhi is going to be ruled in. One of them play. I'm good. I'm taking the bet. You see what I'm
right,
saying? Because I'm pretty sure Paul
right,
George can beat this team by himself, or Kawhi can beat this team. They really don't need both of them to beat the Wizards without Bradley Beal, in my opinion. And you at home. So this is a game that
right,
I'm going to be keying on tomorrow because of the situation. I just think the Wizards are in a bad spot coming on the road to a team
right.
that has been in their home gym the last 2 games.
That
So,
makes a lot. The last 3 games, they
oh,
played
last three
Boston at
games.
home.
Okay,
Yeah, they
okay,
played Boston at home. They played Minnesota, and they played Phoenix. One
okay,
at Boston,
yeah,
one
okay,
Boston, one to Minnesota. Lost to Phoenix um,
okay.
yesterday. Not today. Yesterday. So um, that's the game that we were talking about. That Terrence
Yeah,
Mann
yeah, yeah.
and then the
Okay.
finger roll boy came out and started talking when he wasn't even playing and shit.
And that's
So
even
yeah,
better.
yeah,
They're
that
coming
was
off
it.
a loss.
They coming off of a loss.
Yeah, that's even
So
better.
this Washington team is coming off multiple fucking losses.
Bro.
They coming off a lot of losses, dog. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 of 12 games
They lost.
they've been losing.
Yes.
Victor Wembanyama.
So yeah, let's
These
go and
niggas don't care.
let's key in on these Clippers tomorrow. But like I said, let's just wait to see who gets
Hey.
ruled. Because I see a smack city for sure tomorrow with the Clippers over the
Bro, these
Wizards.
niggas don't care, dog. Hey,
They
they
don't,
seven
man,
point 7 point underdogs. Listen,
bro, for a
if
reason.
you didn't say this was like the play, bro, I wouldn't even looked at this shit. I wouldn't even looked at this shit,
Yeah,
dog. That shit crazy.
you gotta look at situations, bro. You gotta take advantage of
Listen,
bad
this is
situations.
definitely a crazy situation. Bright spot though. Bradley Bill is game time decision. So
Ah, he
Bradley Bill might come back. It might be. Look, this is how the NBA do a nigga though. This is how they do a nigga. This is how they do us. Bradley Bill might come back. Total is a low though. This total is low, bro. 220
Yeah.
for this type of team, bro. I gotta pull the stats up, bro, for this one, bro. Hold
Well,
on.
the Wizards,
We
the
ain't been
Wizards
using
trend
that
to the
much
over
stats.
at home. They trend more to the over
Right.
at home than they do on the road.
I mean, I know their defense has just been bad lately, period, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I know the defense has been bad, period. As far as the last 5 games, they're one of the worst defensive rated teams, 26 rated in that last 5 games. As far as this Clipper team, they are number 3 in defensive rating in the last 5 games, you're possibly going to get that boy Kawilcher in this game. I believe. I think Luke Kennard is going to be probable. He's going to play, and then you have Paul George questionable, Reggie Jackson questionable, and I think you have Kawhi Leonard not on the injury report. So I think that's what's going on that.
It's an early game too. It's a 1:00 tip off West Coast.
So that's the reason why I like to fade the Clippers, though.
Really?
When you play the Lakers, bro, like, the beauty thing though is like that stat you was talking about with staying at home, those 3 games, those multiple games, and that's cool. But me being an LA native, bro, LA teams. Now, luckily, this isn't Sunday. You know what I'm saying? This is a Saturday, so maybe it's different.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different because we gotta win, then we're gonna go out. Yeah. Sunday in the morning, they don't be fucking winning at all. Like any LA team, Sunday morning, they suck. It's just what it is. But Saturday, it is tricky there. Like, it get tricky from what I'm remembering. What I remember is like they can't have games like they ball the fuck out and they smash teams. And this is a great spot. Like, you painted the picture perfect. Porzingis is going to be in the lineup. Bradley Beal, game time decision. He's been missing a lot. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he kind of got the GTD on him, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? He's been out mostly. He's supposed to be coming into the end of December, you know, as far as what the last thing that they reported. And on the 11th, the last, he's supposed to be eyed off of hamstring tightness until the end of December. It's the 16th, and they throw him a GTD. So it's kind of like, hey, yo, wait a minute, bro. Is this one of those situations like, hey, y'all, you know, I was supposed to be a Clipper. I'm coming out here and ball on your ass. You know how he was supposed to be a Clipper, whatever the case. I don't know how true that story is or whatever. But, yeah, neither here nor there. But I think you're right, bro. These boys don't care, bro. 11 straight, like 11 out of the last 12 games losing, bro.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man. I'm not putting no dime on this damn Washington team, bro. I think the last game that they played, they had that top guy, if I'm not mistaken. I looked at it. I think it was Monte Morris. I think Monte Morris had the most points in the last game.
Really?
And I fucking drawing a blank because I didn't look that up as far as the stat or anything, but I remember looking and he went crazy on assists and he had like 22 points and that was the highest score they had or some shit like that. But that's terrible, bro. You ain't gonna beat this Clipper team if they got all they dudes back. They got the machine man. He out the wheelchair. He got a new upgrade. Yeah. And then you got this damn Paul George, who pretty much is like, man, listen, if this team was really top 3, Paul George would be MVP. It wouldn't be Kawhi. They wouldn't even entertain that shit. It would be all about Paul George being MVP right now. So the fact that they're like in that middle of the pack spot, you know, if I start seeing Paul George play really well, I'm not gonna lie, I might drop a little change on the MVP odds on them just because, you know, I'm not gonna lie. They still got the Clippers as a high. The odds makers still got them at like one of the top 3 to win a championship. You know, those top 3 dudes typically win MVP, and I'm just saying, you know, wouldn't be surprised, bro.
I got a Luka MVP.
I'm gonna look at. I wouldn't be surprised about that either, man. Do your thing, bro.
I got a Luka already in my pocket.
He needs the help. You know what I'm saying? 6th man of the year looks like Christian Wood after today.
Yeah.
You know, that shit. But let's jump out of this. I think you already kind of solidified that this is a good spot for the Clippers. Yep. The 7, I wouldn't be worried about that. And if you're worried about any recent trends or having trends with the Clippers, they have been playing better defense than this Washington team. We talked about it. Last 5 games, number 3 rated in that span. And let's talk about the historical trends. Last 7 meetings, they have covered and won against this Washington team. A lot of those being at the house as well. So you kind of hit on it already. It kind of seems like it's a Clipper spot. I agree with you all the way there. I wouldn't put a dime on this Washington Wizards team. When they are away on the first half, they're 2-7-1, just as bad as the damn Dallas Mavericks. So if you're fading the Clippers, if you're taking the Clippers early, I wouldn't be mad at you as well with that. They haven't been able to cover at the house though. 4-6 over the last 10 home games, but neither here nor there. It's still good trends back in the Clippers historically and recent with the defensive stats. So yeah, neither here nor there, but that's how I agree with you there. And yeah, Chris, that makes sense, bro. 14
to
to 2
the
to
yeah.
the under at the house makes a lot of sense. They've been playing really good defense, man. So I agree with you on that spot, especially when they get like I said, the machine, out the wheelchair. The machine out the wheelchair, you got an updated robot head and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the new iOS and all that shit. You all that good stuff. So yeah, bro. So that's how I feel about the NBA.
All right.
I'm gonna write that one down too. I'm gonna write the Clippers first half down as well. I'm trying to get in and out with these weirdos, bro. I'm not trying to lock in with. I'm not trying to watch the full Clipper game. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for
This
real,
shit piss
bro.
me. It should piss me off, bro. That should be pissing me off, bro. Cause they be wanting to do that LA shit. Like the Lakers try to make a show out of the shit and end up beating the damn Nuggets tonight. You know what I mean? They like to make a show out of shit. Yeah, AD go down and it gets you scared, and then all of a sudden they beat these motherfuckers. Like neither here nor there. So let's talk about the NFL though, bro.
Let's
This
do
was
it.
fantasy football season for people that didn't get buys this week. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get a buy in your fantasy football league, you are playing this week, and it's a lot of interesting matchups. Talking about the first matchup, what's going on? Is this game even going to be played? I don't know. I haven't looked into any of that. But the Buffalo Bills do play a divisional foe at the house tomorrow. Buffalo Bills play the Miami Dolphins. Bro, what we doing in this game, man? Are the
Buffalo.
turnover problems real with Josh Allen? Are the turnover problems real? Let's start there. Are they going to get the run game involved? Like we know, without the run game, how much can we rely on Josh Allen? You know what I'm saying? Especially when he showed this injury scare over the last few weeks. Like, what are we gonna do, bro? Like, what can we do? What can we do, bro?
I
Like,
mean, we
talk to me.
I mean, I think the under is the for sure bet. Buffalo
Mm.
10-3 to the under on the season. And you say the weather is gonna be bad, snowing. I think it's a snowstorm coming or something like that. So I see low scoring, man. I see field goals. I don't see a lot of points. And the fact that I've seen Miami play the last 2 weeks, they haven't impressed me at all. Tua's been struggling. They can't score in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
And Buffalo, they're 5-0 straight up in their last 5 versus Miami at home. So I think the advantage is Buffalo. They're 7-2 in the conference, averaging 20 points in the first half at home. 20 points in the first half at home. So
that shit crazy.
Buffalo first half is the bet to me. It's the play and the under. But we'll see if this. I've already bet the under. I did that early, so because I just feel Buffalo. Their defense is gonna contain Tua. They're not gonna let them receivers get behind them, and they're gonna have to run the ball. But Miami doesn't run the ball, so
they don't.
I don't.
They try to.
Yeah.
They try to, and
It's
they
not
find
effective,
some
though.
type to get burst. But it's all about the passing game with them, bro.
All about it. It's all about
all
the receivers getting in motion, coming off the line of scrimmage, getting a head start. Because Tua, like I say, he has to have a launching point for him to get the ball to the receivers. And a lot of times he's underthrowing the receivers because they so damn fast.
And the motherfucker can't see. And he can't see.
Yeah.
And the nigga can't see.
So it's a bad recipe, I think, for Miami this week versus Buffalo. So I'm all on Buffalo.
I agree. I'm never going to go against my boy Josh Allen. I got Josh Allen MVP on my fantasy league. I got him in every fantasy league. I expect him to ball the fuck out. They averaged 31 points at the house this year. I expect them to get every bit of that 32 points tomorrow. Now, them two sexuals are something. Talk about it.
Talk about it,
bro. Talk about it. Tua, can you do something for me? This is what they do. Bro. They do bring up that like he's really good and all this great stats and he should be MVP. They are low-key LeBron. Like they LeBron fans right now. And these motherfuckers, they did so, but like what type of fan base the Dolphins have. Dolphins have a really good diehard fan base. You know what I mean? They had Dan Marino, and they're gonna that's a statue type player. So say no more. You dig? Like you got that,
Yeah.
but y'all don't got no chips. Y'all don't got no chips, bro. Y'all talking about Tua like he got chips, like y'all was Alabama fans. Like, yeah, he got rings on college, bro. He got a playoff win, bro. Come
Yeah.
on, man. Like, I don't even think he got a playoff win, but I'm talking about he got a NCAA playoff win. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What are we doing here, bro? Well,
Yeah.
let's talk about it though. Like, cause the problem with me with the Bills is the turnovers in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen Josh Allen do a lot of that lately. We've seen
Mm-hmm.
them not trying to have him run as much because they rather wait and hold that off for the playoffs because they know that is their run game. Josh
Mm-hmm.
Allen running is their run game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really the issue is because they haven't been able to solidify a run game and the actual fucking running back that they draft and cook. He's a fucking pass catcher, fucking pass
Yep.
catching back. So it's like you still didn't get the fucking problem that you wanted filled in. You still didn't fill it in. So say no more. As a home team, the 5 home games, they only covered 2 of those. As a road team, the 7 road games, the Dolphins only covered 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
They only beat like weak quarterbacks too, like on
Yeah.
the weak quarterback. So it's like my boy Sosa came here last episode on the 3rd episode, talked a great deal about the quarterbacks that those guys have been playing and how they've been. And he's an NFL guy, you know what I'm saying? And I'll let him tell you his backstory, but he's an NFL guy, so he knows what he's talking about as far as like the quarterbacks. So I kind of just went in and just trusted him based off of that, and I agree.
Yeah.
I looked at this. That you look at the quarterbacks that they beat, they really kind of weak. So this is a different type of breed with Josh Allen because now you're
Mm-hmm.
getting the guy that just been getting really not I wouldn't say getting disrespected, but he's not getting that type of respect for a team that if they do win this game, it's going to come. The love is coming. Josh Allen love is going to come. It's going to come and pour,
Mm-hmm.
and the Tua shit going to get put to the back burner because all we're going to be talking about is like, man, Jalen Hurts probably was the better quarterback. He has a better record than Tua. You know what I'm saying? Because Tua
Mm-hmm.
didn't beat up in his division. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep.
But we do know this, though. Ever since that situation with Tua, the NFL has been having my boy on the bubble wrap. I've been keeping an eye on that. That's for sure. Ever
Mm-hmm.
since we seen him, his eyes rolled back in the back of his head and all that shit was terrible sight.
Yeah.
They've been bubble wrapped him. Every time you get a weird ass call, they make sure they call that shit. It don't
Yeah.
matter. They treat my boy like Tom Brady right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Get that Tom Brady because he know the lawsuit there. I think you got muted, LJ, but before you did that. But yeah, bro, like that's what I've been noticing. So I wouldn't be surprised if some fuck shit go on in their favor.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I wouldn't be surprised because I like to look at Scott Foster s type of fuckery. You know what I'm saying? I like to key in
Yeah.
on that. I don't shy away from it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm 0-6 this week, but I'm not gonna change what the fuck I do. And I
Yeah.
think that's one thing that you gotta learn from this gambling stuff. You learn from yourself, but you got to learn like a lot about situations of what you do best, and that's
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I like to look in. I don't run from it, bro. I don't run from the Scott Foster shit, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tua get some good calls in
Mm-hmm.
favor, and it's some bullshit for the Bills. So the 7, I think it is respectable for the Bills, but it may be a little out of line. It may be a little bit on the weird side to take that full game 7, especially with a team that's been turning over the ball in key clutch situations, especially when you're trying to cover a damn game in the NFL. So tough, bro. NFL is one of the toughest games to cap.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like my boy Ski. Fuck this NFL shit. But I'm very invested in this game. Again, I got Josh Allen on every fantasy team, bro. I'm going for the Bills regardless.
Yeah.
So even if I don't bet the 7, it's gonna feel like I did. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's gonna feel like I did regardless, bro, because I got all my fantasy teams lined up with Josh Allen. So that's my point there, and I agree with YC, man. I think the two sexuals they are gonna be out pregame, but they ain't gonna say nothing on Sunday, bro. They're gonna be hiding Our boy Daniel, he ain't showing his face because he into a sexual. We done called him out on it already. It's cool. He the homie, bro. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man, I don't think they're gonna be shining, bro. But I kind of agree with you with the under, and I agree with you with the first half. Get in and get out. They show it off early. Maybe some fuckery later on.
Yep, there you go.
With that shit. So I'm not cool with the 7, but I agree with you with the early spot. I think that makes a lot of sense, bro.
Yeah, I'm all on the first half.
Yeah, man. So what other game? What other game did you have like circled in on, or what other game that you want to talk about? Because I mean, there are other Saturday games. We do have the Indiana Minnesota game. I honestly don't have shit with that game. I'm not going to be locked in on it at all.
Yeah.
That's just to be honest. But that Baltimore Cleveland game, I am going to be looking at it, and I'm going to be looking into that. Both teams to score with ODZ. I like that. Both teams to score prop with the NFL. I've been rocking with that. I know DZ been doing it as well. We've been locking in on that as well. I'm not sure which game you're talking about. If you're talking about the Bills game, both teams to score. That makes sense. Both of those high power offense, both of those teams to score. That makes a lot of sense, especially with the weather being so bad. You typically think under. But both of those teams scoring in the first quarter, that does make sense to me as well. And Tyreek Hill to score. So it's obviously the same game. Yeah, same game. I got you there. So yeah, Tyreek Hill to score a touchdown in that game too. I do like that. So yeah, bro. So yeah, I mean that Baltimore game, I'm gonna be locked in on that game. I think it's raining in that game on Saturday tomorrow. That's gonna
Okay.
be a raining game. Expected to be a lot of running, of course. J.K. Dobbins seems like he got the reins now, back to being coming off the IR, getting 15 carries, 120 yards. I picked him up off the waiver. Somebody dropped him. Y'all in the rude awakening on my fantasy league. I'm putting him in. I don't care if it's 9 projected. He going for a dub. He going for a dub tomorrow. Ain't no question. J.K. Dobbins is going to get a touchdown. He going to go for a dub. He going up tomorrow. So I like J.K. Dobbins tomorrow, so I will be watching that game. But I'm not sure if I'm willing to bet to them. Like let's talk about it. Darius Garland double-double, Cass first half, the Clippers first half. Those games make sense. We're lining those up. I like to take the Boise under, the Cincy under with the homies. Why would I want to bet this damn football shit when I'm already in the playoffs? I already got money on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the way I look at it, I already got money on the line. I don't need to bet these games. I got these players already in. If I do anything, it's going to correlate with the guys I have belief in. J.K. Dobbins, like I said, as far as Tim scoring the touchdown. I like that Tyreek Hill touchdown. I like Waddle too. I like Waddle to score a touchdown tomorrow too. And I like Cook to get a touchdown for the Bills. But again, am I betting that? Nah, bro. I don't need to, bro. Just kick my feet up and chill out and watch out with this shit. But I expect J.K. Dobbins to go off, and I expect Cook to get that. And I like that Tyreek Hill as well with ODZ. But yeah, man, Baltimore, that's the only other game I like tomorrow. As far as any game from tomorrow or on Sunday that you got keyed in on, LJ, what you looking at, bro, for the rest of the weekend?
I'm definitely on Philly first half over Chicago because they've had 72 points in the last 3 games in the first half, 10 touchdowns. So Philly's been balling. 5-0 ATS versus Chicago last 5 games. They're 3-0 versus the NFC North. Chicago is 0-3 versus the NFC East, 1-8 in the conference, only averaging 9 points in the first half at home. I'm all on Philly first half, bro. And I wouldn't be surprised that I couldn't talk nobody off. Jalen Hurts rushing anytime touchdown. Justin Fields
rushing anytime touchdown.
Yeah, rushing touchdown. Jalen Hurts and Justin Fields. I would take both of them. Anytime touchdown.
Okay, so when I said rushing touchdown, because I know you could do certain props, like it could be a passing touchdown, which is crazy. Is it a big difference between a rushing touchdown for Jalen Hurts rather than just an anytime touchdown, or are they
Well,
just about the same?
Yeah, it's the same because
Okay.
I mean, he could catch a pass for a touchdown, but how
Nah,
likely is
no,
that
that's
gonna
why
happen? Yeah,
I was at. I know that's gonna be crazy odds though.
yeah.
So
But if
that
he gets a
you know what I
rushing
mean?
touchdown, then that counts for the anytime touchdown.
I got you.
Yeah,
I would expect them to probably price those as the same
yeah.
at that point. That makes the most sense. But yeah, bro, like I wouldn't. What he scored a touchdown was his last 3 games or some shit
He's
like
had
that.
4 out of the last 5. He scored a touchdown.
Come on, bro.
And he's
I think
had
3
2+
straight.
touchdown passes 7 out of the last 8 games. So Jalen Hurts been balling, man. And
Yeah, man.
he's in the MVP discussion for sure. But we can go back to Philly's schedule and we can say the same thing. Who have they beat? They've had some cupcake teams that they've played, man. And
Right.
when they play Dallas next week, we're going to really see how good Philly is. They already beat them once, but that was early in week 3 or 4, I believe. Dallas is a completely different team. Well, I don't want to say completely, but their defense has been extending.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? These last couple
Michael
of
Parsons
weeks,
is like he going crazy.
So that's going to be a
crazy.
good matchup. I want to see Philly against a good competition before they hit the playoffs because their schedule has been a little soft and they've expected to beat these teams that they played. You know, they almost boo-booed on themselves against the Colts, but I just think that was an anomaly. But other than that, they've been playing well, man. And it's another game. Detroit and the Jets is very interesting to me because they're bringing back what's his name? Playboy Zach Wilson. They bring him back to the
I like that
position.
shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going the other way, baby.
Detroit. Going to Detroit
football, bro. We gonna bring the Lions out. They covered last week as a favorite.
They've been at home though. When the last 3 games, they've been at home. They going on the road. They play different on the road than they do at home.
The Jets are the best on the road. Jets are the best on the road, bro. They not that good at the house, bro. They not that good at the house.
Their defense is solid though, bro.
Nah, they defense, man. You know,
they've only allowed
they say
6
I bleed
points
green,
average in the second half in their last.
Bro, they
5
say
games.
I bleed green. All the homies say I bleed green, dog. After a win, though, guess what? After a win, Detroit is 5-0 ATS, bro.
After a win,
they're 5-0 ATS, dog.
Hey, the Jets are 2-0 ATS as a favorite, though.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
But I don't like the quarterback coming back, though. I like consistency, dog. And
the Jets are 5-0 ATS after a loss, though. So they do cover after a loss.
Okay. But I think White got hurt. That's why they bring it back Wilson because White got hurt the last game.
But fuck all that. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck Zach Wilson. I mean, maybe this is a set down situation for Zach Wilson. Let's talk about that then.
Yeah.
And honestly, let's not say his name. It's like Voldemort, bro. We can't say his name. We just gonna say that other guy. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say that the other guy got sat down and he's gonna play a little bit better this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got guys that's been connecting to Mike White.
Yes.
Like Wilson.
Yes.
Wilson loves this nigga, man. Like, bruh, he love him, bruh.
Are you talking about the receiver, right? Gary Wilson?
All the receivers, bro. Elijah Moore. All the guys love this dude, bruh. Come on, bro. They look at him like he Walter White. Yeah. Not Mike White. Look at this nigga like he Walter White, dog. You feel me? They love this motherfucker, dog. But look, bro. 5-0 ATS after a win or 5-0 ATS after a loss. Who's gonna get that one after the fight? That's crazy. That's a crazy stat.
That is
who's
a crazy
gonna get
stat.
that one? That's a crazy stat.
Crazy. But I'm on the Jets.
Who's gonna get that one?
I'm on the Jets now.
I just love their defense. Fucking with that boy. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. Will I take the fucking yeah, shout out my boy Masto. You funny as fuck. Hey, will I take Detroit here? You probably right, bro. You probably right. Just have won 4 of the last 5 meetings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They covered 3 of those 5.
Detroit 0-3 versus the AFC East.
Coming off those 2 losses against Buffalo and Minnesota. And the Buffalo loss was very they had a chance. and they covered the teaser. I remember I cast it. I think we cast the teaser or some shit with there. So they did that. But I mean, at the same time, bro, let's be real. We want them to win the game. We want them to win the game, bro. And I think they covered the full game too, if I'm not mistaken. They covered full game too. Yeah, it was only lost by 8. Jacksonville, Minnesota, losing to Minnesota for the Jets by 5 points with your boy Mike White. Now, man, let's talk about the loss with the New England Patriots, man. Last game that we seen, the man that we're not going to speak his name, the punt return for the touchdown was one of the heart-wrenching. That was probably the biggest bet I made in the NFL to date. Wow. No. I take that back. I had the Jets against Bills. I mean the Dolphins. Just equate the same amount of money. I had the same amount of money on that, but that last one, bro, the punt return, that one hurt me, bro. Yeah, that one really hurt me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I did take him on a teaser, but I haven't took him straight up since. Yeah, I've been taking him on a teaser. I haven't taken him straight up since. Zach Wilson ain't gonna be the first time I go back. I ain't going back to him with Zach Wilson, dog. And I shouldn't have said his name because his mama ain't called me yet. You feel me? Dog, I'm not fucking with this motherfucker, dog. I'm not fucking with this motherfucker. Hey. Bro, I can't do it, dog. I can't do it, bro. Hey, honestly, we should just move on. We should just move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's find another intriguing game because Kansas City's going to take care of Houston.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Pittsburgh, Carolina is interesting. I'm going to take Pittsburgh on that one on the road.
Let's talk about the Monday night game, though.
What's the Monday night game?
Rams, it's the Baker Mayfield against prime time Aaron Rodgers. Baker Mayfield against prime time Aaron Rodgers. This is going to be another interesting game. What happened with Baker Mayfield and the Panthers? We could just say that the Panthers maybe just a bad organization. Let's just cancel out the Panthers. Let's cancel out the Browns. Is Baker Mayfield really a great starting quarterback in this league? After one game, a fan will say yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but after 2 games, especially a prime time game against a team that may be just already defeated, you might be able to get some Baker Mayfield love. Now, I'm not saying that the NFL may want to do some helping to Baker or lend a hand to the Rams. But if they do, one comes out, one comes in. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. One comes out and Aaron Rodgers, they take that cheese head, make macaroni and cheese out this nigga. And then they throw in Baker Mayfield in La La Land, possibly trying to take the boy Matthew Stafford job. That it will be interesting.
No, he ain't gonna do that.
That would be interesting. I'm not putting money on it, bro.
Yeah,
but what we would know, bro, what do we know about this situation, man? What do we know about the situation other than that the Green Bay, they came out and they got a W last few games. Last game, they got the W against Chicago. Mm-hmm. He pretty much owns this team in Chicago. So that's just that's what he does. Mm-hmm. Man, take the Baker, throw a pick. You know he throwing one.
Oh, yeah, no flush. That's easy.
You know he throwing one, dog. Yeah. You know he throwing one.
Yeah. I don't see the Rams scoring 10
you're right. In this game. And shout out to Nutflesh. Nutflesh is another, again, my West Coast brother. He's out here, not too far from me, my neighbor out here. He said golf is now playing outdoors.
He's only had one win since being Detroit's quarterback outside of the home. And that was that game when Justin Fields threw that interception in the fourth quarter that allowed Detroit to win that game by 1 point. That's the only
with the Rams. He only play indoors with the Rams. He goes straight to the other indoors place in Detroit.
So yeah, I agree with that. That's why I'm on the Jets, bro.
I love how the elements make so much difference in this game. I think that's the reason why football is a great sport for us because there's so many different elements add in. We talked about the Blizzard game with Buffalo. We can even talk about this game in Green Bay. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a cold game because it's in Green Bay in December. It should be fucking freezing as well here. I didn't look into that, but I can only imagine that as well. Baker to throw a pick, I love that look, bro. I love that look, man. But will I trust Green Bay even though they just beat Chicago? I'm not trusting Green Bay. I'm not trusting the Rams either. They only beat, the Las Vegas Raiders, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like, we ain't come on now. We ain't studying none of them. But man, they're one of those teams. They look like they look like the Washington Wizards, dog. First, how many losses they have as far as the Rams, bro. If they would have lost that last game, it would have been even worse, bro. Like, they suck. So, I mean, they get rid of a guy in Cam Akers and say, "Hey, bro, you need to be our starting running back again. Come here, man. We need you. We love you. We're gonna drop your replacement, man. Come on, don't worry about it." You know what I mean? Like, this shit is all bad. It even gets worse because I'm talking to a lot of guys that's connected to the area, whatever. Maybe know a few people. Coach might be gone. Coach talking that talk behind closed doors over here on this side.
You talking about McVay?
They want me. That's what this nigga on. He like, they want me. Shit, fuck this money. I'll go somewhere else and get this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, if that's the time he on, they already sold all their picks. This motherfucker out here doing the LA like LeBron. He just taking all the picks and dipping.
Hey,
like, you know what I'm saying?
He about to do the Pete Carroll, huh? And dip out.
He think he LeBron, though. He think he Pete Carroll, dog. Dog. Like, yeah, whatever that Reggie Bush shit, I'm out of here.
Yeah. That boy shot the dudes, dog. He shot the dudes on the
Hey, that's funny, bro. They out here, they got Baker Mayfield off 26 hours, dog.
Man.
Saving the day.
Off the couch, bro.
Off the couch. Hey, but man, look, Baker throwing a pick makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I think you get a lot of confidence. I think you get a lot of confidence after that win. And
because Green Bay, they don't allow a lot of rushing yards at home. So Baker's gonna have to throw. And he's gonna make a mistake. We already know that's what.
Yeah, let's really back in. Let's really back in and be a professional because I know I'll start cutting up. I need to drink some more water. My girl KC went to sleep. She fell asleep on me. She was doing a great job keeping me on the water patrol. But yeah, man, like I'm very gonna be intrigued with that game. With the other games that we talked about, I'm gonna be locked in on the Jets. But if it ain't on Red Zone, I ain't gonna be watching it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What are your thoughts on this game? The Bengals in Tampa Bay, Burrow versus Brady. What are your thoughts? Because Tampa Bay sucks. They can't score the ball. They're 191 ATS in their last 11 games.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Yep.
Come on. It's that time of the year. It's Christmas time, y'all. Yeah, it ain't no divorce money line shit going on.
Hey.
My boy Ski, when he take the Buccaneers, he say divorce money line. That shit funny, dog. That shit is fucking hilarious, dog.
I think the Bengals gonna handle business down there in Tampa.
7-1 ATS off a win. 10-3 ATS for the season. Going up against the team that's 3-9-1 ATS. Ain't no fucking way I'm betting 12. Listen, I'm not. That's what I should have started off with. I'm not trusting any white boy that got a 12 on his jersey, dog. That goes for you, Aaron Rodgers, and you, Tom Brady. Y'all the police. Yeah. I'm not fucking with y'all. Y'all got 12 already showing us. I'm not fucking with them. Hey, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not fucking with you, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you could have 11. That's all I would have needed to take your damn suggestion. But the fact that you got a 12 and you've been playing all suspect like this, bro, no way. Ain't no way, bro. 0-5-1 after a loss, bro. Tampa
Hey,
Bay
yeah. And
can't
you
touch
say
them,
the
bro.
Bengals are 10-3 ATS. I got a better number. 18-3 ATS in their last 21 games.
Come on, dog.
Man,
0-5-1 after a loss, bro. They just lost to San Francisco. Got dogged out by Purdy.
man.
Purdy, that guy though. My boy called him Glock P. That shit is a cold. That's a cold ass nickname,
Glock
dog.
P,
Glock P
huh?
is that's hard, dog.
Yeah.
You don't get a better nickname than that. Glock P for Purdy, dog. That's fire, dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
we running with that. We running
I'm
with
on,
that. But yeah,
yeah.
man, Matt Stone, you right, bro. Fuck 12. We ain't fucking with. And we gonna add. We just gonna say Russell Wilson. He got a 12 on his jersey too. Cause
Man.
that motherfucker, we ain't fucking with him neither. That's why we ain't even gonna mention they damn. We ain't riding no. Let's ride none of that.
No.
Cause you know what they do. You know what they riding in, right, LJ? They got one of them raper Astro vans, bro. That's what this nigga Wilson over here talking about. Let's ride in. Like, nah, I ain't riding in that shit. Fuck out of here, dog. I'm out of here. I'll catch the bus,
Uh,
dog. Look,
yeah, man.
I'll ride. I'll go this bike, bro. Fuck this shit.
I agree with you. Out with these
So
old quarterbacks, in with the new breed, man. We in the
out
new
with the
breed.
old and with the new, man. I'm telling you, that's only right. It's that time of the year, bro. It's Christmas time, y'all. It's about the narrative, bro. That's what it's about. So again, I'm not touching what's up with the Denver game? We can we fade Denver or what's up?
Uh,
What's up with Denver, bro? I know Kyler
I was,
Murray
yeah, I was
on the
actually,
IR.
yeah, he ain't coming back. I think
Yeah, he
he's done for
done.
the season. I'm definitely was going to look at the under 36 and a half. But I may lean towards fading Denver because they're the favorite and they're 0-5 as a fave on the season. And the Cardinals are 11-4 ATS in their last 15 road games. But that was Kyler Murray. Can we
Right.
trust McCoy to come on the road in Denver and pull off the win? I don't know.
One thing, the reason why we wasn't gonna bring this game up, but we're gonna end it off like this. I said, let's ride and all that shit, right? I ain't
Hmm.
fucking with the Astro van. Maybe he pulling up in a Rolls Royce this time, though, y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe he gonna pull up and ride. I'm not gonna say. I ain't gonna just like, hey, what's up? I ain't gonna entertain it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Maybe he pulling up in a Rolls Royce because listen, they only played this team 9 times in the history of the NFL. You know how many times the Cardinals gonna beat these niggas, bro?
Once.
One time, dog. They only beat them one time, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no
Oh,
way I'm taking Colt McCoy to do it twice, dog.
hey, under.
Ain't no
Under's
way.
the play.
Under is the play, bro.
Under is
I
the
agree with
play.
you there. Ain't no way. Nigga, if you pulling up in a Rolls Royce, I might hop in it. I ain't gonna lie. I might hop in it. But yeah, man, that's the show for the day, man. My boy LJ came through, showed out.
Late
I
night.
haven't locked in any official plays. My boy came straight from the sorority since they the guy
Yeah,
my boy
man.
drunk. I done sobered him up because we started looking over the numbers and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm sorry, bro.
No, you
But
good.
man, anything you want to give out to the people, anything for sure, you already know I'm gonna be on Jabari Smith Jr. over 2.5 3-point makes. I haven't locked it in because it's not available yet. We do know that. We do know that. But other than that, I don't know if I'm going to be on that first half yet. I do like that first half with the Cavs. Again, they're 2-7. I'm sorry, 7-2-1 in the first half at the house, and the Mavericks are 2-7-1. If I'm not correct, if I'm correct on that. Yeah. I wrote that down. So yeah, that's correct. 2-7-1 on the road in the first half. They just don't cover. So I do like that look a lot. I do like that Cavs look. I do like that Darius Garland double. Those are most likely going to be pinned underneath this here. And yeah, man, as far as the Blizzard game or any of the NFL games that we're talking about, just giving those out as far as opinions. I'm not going to have any action on any NFL. I got a lot of fantasy football money in on the line. You know what I'm saying? Banned on that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just sit up there, lift off of that. And I am going to take that under with Boise State, under 59.5, and then Cincinnati under with my boy DJ Big Boss and Noli knows they did come in here and drop that for us as well. Just to end it off, man, LJ, anything you want to tell people, any other shows, plug your plays, plug your shows, what you got cracking, man?
Well, I'm definitely on Josh Hart 2+ steals tomorrow versus the Rockets.
I agree with you there. Let me
And
write that down too, dog.
yeah, 2+ steals, Josh Hart. I'm gonna take the first half ATS on the Rockets. I'm gonna take it as soon as the number come out. We don't know the number yet, but I'm gonna be on the first half, and I'm leaning to the Clippers. I want to see if whoever's get ruled in tomorrow, Paul George, Leonard, whoever it is. I do believe they'll handle business against the Wizards at home. And I like your Cavs play. Garland double. He turns up at home. I think he's averaging like 8 or 9 assists at home. So he should turn up at home. Grizzlies and Thunder is pretty interesting too. May look at a first quarter over because I think the Thunder trends to the over first quarter, and we know what the Grizzlies do in the first quarter. They 30 plus in the first quarter every game. So I'm looking at a first quarter over in that game. And as far as the NFL, like I said, man, Eagles first half, Buffalo first half, and that's pretty much it for sure right now, just off the top of my head. But I'm gonna throw some stuff out there tomorrow once I do a little bit of more digging. But for sure, we own Josh Hart 2+ steals versus the Rockets.
I wrote that down, my boy. And I also did write that Clippers first half down as well. Those are going to be possible for me as well. So, again, we know for sure. We on Jabari. We know it's going to be plus money at over 2.5 threes. He didn't get it last time. Hopefully it's plus 200. We can make up that money. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm looking into it for that game, first half, and that game as well with the Rockets. So that's how we lock it in there. Shout out to Matt Stoney. Good money, he says. Kuzma hitting 3 or 4 threes against the Clippers tomorrow.
Okay.
I wouldn't be mad at that. He also said fuck 12s, which we were talking about Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, the GOAT. Shout out to Nut Flesh as well. He came through, sack prop time for the Bucks game. Hey, man, I ain't mad at you, bro. He know what's up. Hey, my boy Nut Flesh be on all the trends. He said Baker gonna throw a pick tomorrow, Sunday. So I agree with you there. We got to be looking at golf, playing outdoors. He did give us that information as well. Shout out to O'Deezy. Yo, man, he I don't know, O'Deezy. I don't know about that one. You already know YC. Yeah, appreciate you, YC, for coming through with the clarification there. I think we were just talking about the difference between if they give out passing touchdowns and rushing touchdowns is just like separate
it's separate.
outcome. Outcome of touchdowns. I think that's what we're talking about. And yeah, you did talk about the two essentials though. We did bring that up though too. So shout out to Chris too. I didn't even get to count you, bro. You did give us that great stat 14-2 to the under at the house with the Clippers.
That's a great
information
stat.
there.
That's
great information.
Yeah.
Ferg girl, appreciate you as well. My guy Noli knows. We know Star Child was up in here. Man, it was a lot of y'all, bro. DJ Big Boss, YC, we mentioned, bro. Man, Star Child, everybody else, always love, man. Y'all know what the fuck is going on. We here late, man. Every Friday. Last Friday was my birthday, man. But last Friday, the Friday before, we had great guests. And my boy Greg. We had my boy Joey. Sosa came through. Tonight, it's the Houston Rocket edition, baby. It's the H-Town, man. You already know. I was out there with my boy LJ and his wife. Beautiful family, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you for hopping in, man.
Already,
and man. We always say bye like 6 times before we close this shit out. But we definitely say bye. This is the last time. Peace, man. WAMTalk. We out.